Hail and well met friends, Andang here for another episode of the amazing storyline that Turbine has crafted as we're making our way through the brand new content of Helm's Deep for the first time, and we are getting ready to disobey the orders of Theoden King and enter his council.
If you are willing, I will take your weapons.
If you are willing,
before the king.
I will take your weapons and bring you before the king. Know this, once you step beneath the roof of Meduseld, all chances to repent of your defiance are gone. Travel now. You can drag and drop items into the auction item name field to populate it within the name for searches.
We have returned to Meduseld against the king's orders, but we do not seem to be the only ones coming to the Golden Hall to speak words of warning.
Heh, another couple old men. I feel at home already. Yes. Quiet, Clearmine. You're embarrassing everyone. Everyone. Pretty much everyone, really. Can't believe you. You're an embarrassment to us all. All of us, really. You're short. You're a very short man. Did you know that? Of course I did. I'm old. I get lower. I'm hunching. Can't you see my hunch? We are not alone in the Hall of Theoden, Andang. Let us approach carefully and see who has the ear of the king. But we will interfere only if it be the interest of Rohan to do so. A hush hangs over the hall.
Theoden, son of Thengel. I have returned.
Oh, voice
and I
acting.
bring warning and wise counsel. A storm is brewing. All good people must stand together or be destroyed.
Yeah.
I greet you, Gandalf.
He's an old man.
Why should I welcome you? You bring troubles wherever you go.
Yes, that's a good point.
You say a storm brews.
Storm brews.
Say you are its herald, a
Ooh.
bringer of woe and ill tidings.
You speak wisdom, my lord.
He got up very quickly.
All around us the news is grim.
Yeah.
It is not 1 week since your son and heir Theodred was slain on the western marches.
He actually sounds sad. That's
You
interesting.
cannot trust in Eomer. He would empty your city and leave your treasures unguarded. And now Gondor tells us that the Dark Lord stirs once more in the east.
Ooh.
It is curious, is it not, that these are the days in which this ragged wanderer returns to us.
A worker of evil may come in fell times, Grima, son of Galmod. But there are also those who come when they are most needed, when days are darkest.
Ah, yes, that's true, Gandalf.
I did not mourn
Weren't you
when
white before?
Shadowfax came
Anyway.
back riderless, Gandalf. The return of the horse was made all the greater by lack of the rider.
Ooh.
So it was, my lord. See his rags?
Yes, he
you
does
ever
have rags.
seen such a beggarly figure?
He is a beggar. Just an old beggar.
The courtesy
Andang.
of your hall is not as it was, Theoden, son of Thengel.
Ooh, Gandalf's getting
Has
mad.
your door ward, Hummer, not reported the names of my companions?
I see only churls and vagabonds, and you the worst of them all. Be gone with you, and leave my lord to those who do not wish him ill.
You know not of what you speak, Grima Wormtongue.
Oh, snap. Whoa, Gandalf the White. That just happened. Uncle, I don't have a voice. Yeah, I'm not gonna do. That's totally not her voice. Gandalf. Gandalf, you're shorter than me as well. It's kind of awkward. Really? Oh, Andang! I'm glad you have made it here from Wildermore so quickly. But I will need to hear of your report of the land another time. I'm with a king, you know. I've always wanted to be with a king, and all of us have work to do, you know. For the king is not yet free of danger. Keep an eye out for Grima, if you would. He's a slippery, and I fear he may intend to further harm my king, the king, not my king, really. Whether he can work greater harm than that he has already performed is a question for which I have no time to answer. Stay on your guard, Anding.
Theoden, I offer you my counsel, if you would have it.
Oh, that's
I have
nice.
ever been a friend to the House of Eor, and would not see it come to its ending.
Nor would I, Gandalf. But it is so dark.
It is pretty dark. Hey, buddy.
So dark.
Aragorn! Hey, buddy.
No, my friend,
How's it going?
not all is
Legolas? Gimli? Okay, we'll watch.
Behold,
Oh.
beyond your darkened windows, there is light. The skies shine above, as they always have. Will you heed me?
He probably won't. Really?
Now I see the shadows for what they are, Gandalf. They are fleeting, like a grim memory.
Really? That's all you had to do?
How came this to be?
Oh, wise question, my king. So that is done. I think that went rather well, considering what is at stake. We have so little time to waste, and much depends on haste. We cannot spend these precious moments squabbling among ourselves when the real foes lie without. Save one, Grima, son of Galmund, called the Wormtongue. He is an enemy of Theoden and of Rohan, and he remains within. His fate will rest with the king, as it should. Rohan and Theoden are not free of danger yet. Still, we have work to do. Alright. Oh, lots of players in the Hall of the King. Everybody's in the hall. It's a party in the hall.
It seems your road entwines with ours for a pace or two more.
It seems your road entwines with ours for a pace or two more, Anding. Ah, I would not celebrate so quickly, were I you. War has already come to Rohan. You probably know that better than I do, really, considering you fought off a giant in Wildermore. Anyway, all of its drumbeat deepens with every passing hour. We are beset on all sides by evil, both known and unknowable. And to be near Gandalf is to be near danger. I spoke about myself in third person again, but his eyes are stern. My eyes are stern. I was doing third person again. Grima would say I brought the danger hither. I do not doubt, but I say Gandalf goes where he is needed. And for this day, and every day that is where to danger is deepest. And for this day, and every day that is, to where the danger is the deepest. Okay, you have to select quest rewards. Fine, Gandalf, I'll take your rewards. Alright, so let's see here. Agility. There we go, might.
Much has transpired since last we met, but my companions can give their account.
Much has transpired since we last met, but my companions can give their account. My own would take too long to tell. And from any other would beggar belief. You would trust my tale, I am certain, but then only because you have experienced some things nearly as peculiar. Know this, Andang. I bear tidings both glad and sorrowful. The task is set for our mutual friends at the last homely house is still ongoing, though some of that company are here with us, in this very golden hall. Some others carry still the burden. The burden, capitalized, mind you, meaning the One Ring, of course, but we're in the King's Hall, so I can't really talk about it, but they'll take the burden to its destination. Don't worry there. Frodo's fine, really. Mr. Underhill, sorry, I'm speaking in public. Dumb Gandalf here. The errand is not yet done, but neither is it abandoned. Those be the glad tidings. I'll let Aragorn tell you what this joyful news has cost us, for it was not brought without strife. Alright, let's get going. Excuse me, Eowyn. Oh, I just always love this hall. It's so awesome. They did such a great job with it, really. Alright, let's see here. Let's actually look at that hall. It's pretty awesome. Okay, let's continue talking with everyone. Aragorn, you first.
We meet again, my friend.
We meet again, my friend. I'm glad of it, for it seems there is a shortage of friendly faces in this land. One man of honor I met, and he was imprisoned for his kindness to me. You press Aragorn on the earlier matter of Gandalf's cryptic words, and the ranger face falls. Gandalf gives you the joyful tidings, and leaves the ill news to me. It has been 1 week since our fellowship was sundered on Parth Galen, along the banks of the Anduin. Boromir of Gondor fell there. He gave his life, protecting the halflings, Meriadoc and Peregrine. But they were borne away by great orcs of Saruman. Others went another way. You session played. You really know this whole story. We're just keeping it secret because we're in Theoden's Hall. I had to make a choice, and I chose it. We could not abandon Merry and Pippin. Of course, we kind of abandoned Frodo and Sam, ironically. And we are 4 people. We could have split into groups of 2. Anyway, I do not know if I chose aright. The orcs were destroyed before our pursuit ended, and Gandalf tells me the hobbits found safety. Should I have done otherwise, I cannot say. But now we must do what we can for Rohan, and put behind us what regrets we may. Alright, Aragorn. Let's see here. Let's talk to the elf.
It is good to see you again.
It is
Though
good
we
to
are
see
met
you
on the
again,
very
Andang.
precipice of danger.
Though we are met on the very precipice of danger. How have you fared since we last spoke? You tell Legolas of your adventures, and his light laughter breezily flies around the hall. Because he's an elf, it just floats away because he laughs like crazy. What is it that our young friends used to say? You have gone from the frying pan into the flames, and the frying pan was hot enough. You have had adventures to spare, Andang. It seems we all have done. I'm glad your own journey brought you to Fangorn, as did mine. I would spend years exploring beneath its canopy, never feeling the passage of time, were it not for the pole of which moves my feet. Once our friends are safe, perhaps, I will follow that pole to where it leads. Legolas notices your quizzical expression, and his usual laughter melts away. The sea, Andang. I speak of the sea. All right, elf.
I have cloven a number of orc skulls since we last met, but it is not enough.
I have... That was terrible. Ha! No, that's not Gimli either. I don't know. I'll just read it normal. It has been several weeks since we last met, Andang. What have you done with the time? I have cloven a number of orc skulls since then, but not enough to satisfy my hatred for the beasts. Some of them, their ilk, led me on to this merry chase across much of Rohan, and my chest fills with pride, telling you I outpaced even Legolas on that race. I doubt it, Dwarf. You doubt it? Why? Because I'm a terrible sprinter. I may have been winded, true, but Gimli, Glóin's son, did not abandon the pursuit without need. When we caught up with the orc band at last, they had already been slain by men of Rohan. It has been 2 days since our pursuit ended, and I have nearly caught my breath again. I have never run so far or fast in all my days, and I would be content to stay in one place for the rest of them. If that place were a mountain with good stone and deep roots. Alright, let's finish out with Theoden.
I feel as if a heavy shroud has been lifted from my sight.
I feel as if a heavy shroud has been lifted from my sight. My days were filled with dark dreams. My nights were no different. What foul craft of Grima's is to blame? No, not his doing alone. It was my weakness that allowed him to so dominate my mind. No longer. I am myself again, and free of his whisperings. It is well that Gandalf arrived here when he did, and that Hammer allowed him to pass the threshold. That transgression I will not forgive. Grima may have intended further mischief, indeed. I am certain of it. Leave Meduseld, and speak to Hammer. Tell him I want Grima's chambers searched, and my sister's son, Éomer, released from imprisonment. These actions were poorly done, and must be righted. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of this amazing storyline that Turbine is crafting, and my goodness, we had the transformation of Gandalf into Gandalf the White, the big reveal. We're in the Hall of Meduseld, everything's looking up, we got things turning around real quick. They got this awesome fire in the middle of the hall, lots of women talking, you know, everything's looking up, it's great. Alright, and there's horses, like, it's fantastic. I can't wait to see the rest of this story. So thank you guys so much for watching another amazing episode that Turbine has crafted of this fantastic story here in Rohan. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you again real soon. PVMP and Dang, subscribe.